Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2. God miljard! Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Nathalie, I'm a musician, and what I pictured in the intro, that would definitely be my worst nightmare right now, because we are setting up a live stream event this coming Monday on April 19th, 2021, and it would be absolutely amazing if you could be a part of it, because we were making sure that everything runs as smoothly as possible. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of share our experience with what it's like setting up this live stream concert, especially in these weird pandemic times, because that definitely adds another layer to all the planning and promoting. So yeah, let's just see what it's like. And if you want to know more about this live stream event, then I'm linking a website below where you can read all about it, and if you want, purchase your tickets. We're doing this concert for my dad's 65th birthday, and so it's gonna be a party, and I hope you will be a part of it. Okay, that's it. Let's dive right into this vlog. So you obviously cannot have a concert without a program, now can you? So that's where Dad started. He opened his huge music library and decided which pieces that he wanted to be a part of this program. And once that decision was made, he made sure that the order of the pieces was nice and interesting, because you want to make sure that there are no two pieces that are slow right next to one another. You don't want two fast pieces next to one another. And also you don't want two pieces in the same key next to one another. Those are three very basic rules whenever you're setting a set list, whether that is classical music, jazz, crossover, pop, rock, whatever. You want to make sure that your lineup is very diverse and just interesting to listen to. So that's a very standard procedure, and that went quite, easily. And once we had the pieces, we obviously had to contact the musicians. So we reached out to many people within our network, some family members, some friends, and a large number of them was available, so that's very fun. We had a couple of people who had to decline because of pandemic restrictions, but some also because they had a different assignment. And well, in the end, we made sure that we have 15 people for the chamber orchestra, we have 6 soloists, we have a jazz trio, and we have our conductor. So it's still a fairly large group. And that was a time when Dad needed to make sure that everyone got their scores. So he made the arrangements where he needed arrangements. He sent the scores to our concertmaster, who made sure that there are bowings for all the violinists. Bowings are basically that whenever you see a number of violinists play the same piece, you see them going down with their arm or going up at the same time. That's a very basic rule in an orchestra, whether that's a chamber orchestra or a symphony orchestra. It's always, there are always bowings on the scores. And so our concertmaster made sure that we had those and sent it back to my parents, and then they distributed all the music, got all the scores to all the musicians, and so that was taken care of. The last part of a concert, whenever you're organizing one, is you need someone to talk in between, because it's not only nice and interesting to listen to, but it's also a great way to make sure that whenever a soloist comes up, that they are announced, or if there's a nice little, feature about a certain song, that you can at least let the audience know and give a little bit of background. So we had a fabulous young lady to take care of that, but sadly she had to cancel last minute, and so now the presentation is going to be done by me. So we have a little bit of extra work before Monday, but I'm going to make sure that part of it is in Flemish, part of it is in English, and so at least 50% of everything that I'm saying is going to be understandable for everyone. So yeah, that is everything concert related. or program related for our live stream, but obviously there's still the logistics, the regulations, and also just the tech side of this thing. So what was next? Now, you obviously can't have your concert if you don't have a concert hall. So we were very lucky in the beginning that one of our big piano manufacturers here in Belgium, Pianos Mane, decided that they were very interested in this project, and they opened up their concert hall for us. And so my dad and the conductor Debussy went there and thought about the stage setup, especially in these times with the pandemic. We need to be sure that there's enough space between all the musicians, and so everything was thought out and scripted, and we were fully set. And then 3 to 4 weeks ago, the Belgian government decided that shops can only allow 2 people max on an appointment in their building. And Pianos Mane, so the concert hall, was part of the shop. So we were like, oh my dear Lord. For a second there, it looked like we could not do our live stream concert. But we decided, instead of panicking, that we wanted to search for a solution, and we found one, thank God. So now our concert is set in the concert studio in my hometown here in Kortrijk. It's actually part of the building where I used to go to school and start my musical education. And my dad was a principal from that school for many, many years. So it's kind of nostalgia going back there. And so now we are, well, no, it has been rethought, but so we rethought the stage, made sure that there's plenty of space between all the musicians, and everything still needed to be rescripted. So we also asked my oldest sister, she is an organizational master, to make sure that all people have a designated room where they can put their stuff and kind of warm up a bit if they want to. She's making sure that everyone has food. She's making sure that everyone can contact her whenever they don't find the concert hall or they can't get in or whatever. So all of that is, thank God, taken care of. And that was a bit stressful, but we made sure that it's gonna work. So we're setting up Saturday, so tomorrow. And then Sunday and Monday is gonna be our rehearsal day, and then the day of the concert. So it's getting real close, and I'm really excited. And then of course we have the tech side of this thing, and the technology usually freaks artists out, and I'm no exception to that. But I've also noticed that the more you just try and figure out a solution, the better it works. And so the first thing that needed to happen was Dad's website. I completely redesigned it, and then also made sure that the tickets were available. So thank God for YouTube tutorials and plugins that give a lot of information on how they exactly work, and I'm very happy and proud to say that everything works as it should. So that's wonderful. That was a big load of my chest once I made that work. And then there's still a big part of promotion that needs to be done, so we're taking care of that. And on the live stream thing itself, on the concert itself, there's a crew present. We have 2 camera people. We have someone who's taking care of lights, someone who's taking care of audio, someone who is supervising and directing the cameras, and then also someone who is a total specialist when it involves live streams. So thank God for him. He's gonna make sure that the link that I created functions normally, and whenever something might remotely maybe go wrong, he's there to fix it. So this thing is gonna run so smoothly. I'm very, very happy about that. So that makes it for us musicians a lot nicer to be on stage and performing and not having to worry about that part anymore. So that's great. And we also invited an old friend of mine who is going to capture some pictures behind the scenes, so from our rehearsal and also from the concert. so we have something nice to look back to. And that is the whole tech side of this whole event. So yeah, that is, I think I mentioned everything that we've been doing so far to make this a reality, and I hope it was interesting and fun for you to learn about it. And yeah, if you want to be a part of it on Monday, April 19th, then do check out the link in the description box below. And remember that the link of the live stream remains online for 14 days, so until May 3rd. So you have plenty of time to watch it whenever it's convenient for you, or to rewatch it if you want to. So that's actually a nice perk of live streams. It's fun to be able to revisit them when you want to, and within you know, the time that it's online, obviously. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you on Monday, and if not, then I will catch you next time. Enjoy your weekend. Leave a comment if you want to. And yeah, take good care, and hopefully see you on Monday. Bye-bye.